Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Derek, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Can you just let me know if you can hear me? Just drop a one and let me know if you can hear me okay. Hey, bestie, can y'all let me know if y'all can hear me okay? Thank you for being here, Wanda. Tisharia, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I just want to know if y'all can hear me okay. I'm in a different element, so I'm not sure. Want to make sure. Thank you. Thank you, Tisharia. I appreciate it. Thank you, bestie. Hit the like button. We can hear you. Okay, good. Okay. I had to find somewhere where I could come in and things change. You just have to make do with what you've got. But I really wanted to be here with you all because I have set this up. This is what I want to do with you all. I hope you can see me. I hope everything goes smoothly. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for being here. Miss Alice, thank you for being here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope you all are having a good day. Welcome to Tuesday Light Break with Joe. I'm so glad you're here. These few minutes we carve out together, they really do make a difference for me, and I didn't want to not do it because things change, you know. But it's like giving my mind and spirit a quick reset in the middle of the day. And today's message is what you grow matters. What you water grows. I'm sorry. What you water grows. So, what are you watering today? Let's talk about it. I want to make sure that I don't miss anyone. Thank you so much for being here. So, you know, in life, we all have something we're watering every single day. Even if we don't realize it, everything, our thoughts, our habits, our routines, even our reactions are all planting seeds. So whatever we give energy to, it actually grows because that's what we're watering. So some things are growing us forward and some things could be growing us or pulling us backward. But today, it's just a reminder to check where our energy is actually going to make sure that it's still flowing in the correct direction that it should be. Okay? And so that's what I want to talk about today. So, our thoughts will either feed our purpose or feed our problems. And a lot of times it's really hard to get a hold of our thoughts and make sure that our thoughts are in control. If you constantly water doubt, fear, or comparison, guess what? That becomes your garden. When you take a moment to water faith, confidence, and gratitude, your whole mindset shifts. There's different thoughts that we tell ourselves a lot of times. Sometimes we get doubt in our mind and we think, I can't do this. And I'm talking from experience. So instead of thinking, I can't do this, we should think, I'm learning how to do this. Nothing ever goes right for me. We can switch that and think everything is positioning me for something better. Or thinking, man, I'm so behind. We could think, I'm growing at my pace. And it's not about pretending that life is perfect. That's not what I'm saying. It's about choosing not to pour energy into the things that drain us. And that's what will help us. I wanted to mention this past weekend, and I was telling someone about it. My pastor was actually the word for this Sunday was literally you're eating before you're eat. And it was literally about, if you think about it, God gave Adam a whole garden before he ever gave him Eve. Adam was put in this garden. Adam Adam was given the opportunity to name all the animals, to name plants, to name. He was given a garden to tend to and to nurture prior to ever being given his wife. So everything that we do, and I'm not talking about just as a man and a woman or a husband and a wife, but in everything we do, we must tend to our garden and make sure that we are watering our garden and where we are placed prior to the blessings that we will have. So your habits, they're watering something. Every small habit is like a drop of water. If you think about it, some days it's a little bit and some days it's a lot. But those drops, they add up. Showing up for yourself, even when it's 10 minutes, even when you don't feel like it, that's watering discipline. For example, if you're working out, if you find that in life right now, it's about working out, or it's about doing something to better yourself, your growth in leadership or education, and everything, showing up for yourself, even if it's putting 10 minutes aside for yourself, it's watering discipline and doing what you need to do for yourself. Resting when your body needs it, that's watering your health. Literally, just taking that breath for yourself. Saying no to what doesn't serve you or serve your peace, that's watering boundaries. It's teaching you what boundaries you need to place for yourself to make sure you're at peace. You don't need to have it all figured out, but just ask yourself, what am I feeding today? The future that I want or the habits that I'm trying to break? What am I feeding today? If you think about it, everything you do right now is for the future habits that you are trying to keep in mind for yourself. So let's talk about people, because relationships in any aspect matter also. Some people pour into you, some people drain you. Your circle matters. There's people who speak life into you, and there's people who will pull you away from who you're becoming. You can still love people. It's not a matter of not loving or caring or liking people. It's not about that. It's about choosing not to water the connection if it's costing you your peace. So every relationship that you have, it's soil, and you get to decide which one to cultivate. Hi, Miss First Lady. Thank you, Sirius S, for being here. I appreciate it. I truly do. The Bud Files, thank you for stopping by. Hey, Vaughn, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I didn't want to miss anyone. I appreciate you being here. Those relationships, they're the soil that we need to cultivate to be in our lives. That is the soil. So you've heard me say it over and over. Faith is not a one-time thing. Faith is about putting in daily time and in something that you don't know about, right? And it takes so much effort because you don't know what is to come, but you still have to have faith in the unknown, right? So it's a daily thing. Every time you choose to trust instead of worry, that's watering faith. Every time you choose hope over hopelessness, that's watering strength. Every time you choose yourself by saying, God's got me, that's watering your peace. That's giving you peace of mind that He's got it in control. You don't have to see the full result. That's where faith is. You just have to water what aligns with the purpose. When we choose to have gratitude, that changes the soil. Gratitude is one of those most powerful things that you can water. When you wake up, I heard there's this lady that I was talking to somebody about, and she literally, and I thought about it. I'm like, man, there's people out there who choose or who have to choose to be grateful. And they notice that when they choose to be grateful, it changes their whole thought process. And it really surprised me because she literally put herself in a 21-day decision that she was going to be grateful every day for 21 days, so she could change her whole attitude in her life. But it really honestly took me aback and thought, I was like, people don't live purposely to, like, for me, guys, I literally try to be grateful every single day because I'm grateful in my prayer, right? I start out my prayer in giving thanks. So when someone literally, I heard her saying, I'm going to be grateful for 21 days and to make it, and she's been doing that. I've been following her and watching her literally be grateful every day for 21 days. There's literally, if you're out there, Am I back? Can you see me? Can you see me again? I don't know if it'll continue. I am so sorry for the interruption. I hope I'm back, and it still shows me live, so we're back. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate anyone who stayed. I truly do. I truly appreciate it. But I was talking about gratitude, and I'm just going to go back in. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I was talking about gratitude and it being what changes the soil. So when you're grateful, you see blessings in place that you used to overlook, right? You shift from frustration to appreciation in having that gratitude to open doors in your mind for growth. That's what gratitude does. So please, 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 honestly, like I want to be out here to remind you to take time to just be grateful. Be grateful for the things around you, for the little things. Gratitude is for the hard things. Just because you can take time to be grateful for those little things, it's not ignoring the hard things. It's strengthening you to face those hard things. Because you can see gratitude, you can see to be thankful for the little things, and it's giving you strength to tackle the big things that come against you. So today, I also want to talk about here. It's talk about reflection. Okay, what needs less water in your life? What is one thing in your life that needs less of your water? Maybe overthinking, stressing about other people's opinion, maybe pouring into situations that don't pour back into you, or picking up problems that aren't yours, comparing your journey to others, comparing your life to others. A lot of times, hey Lisa, thank you for being here. I had a little bit of interruption, but we're back. Sometimes we just get overwhelmed with overthinking and overcompensating for things when we're doing it to ourselves, literally. We can stop and ask ourselves, what deserves water today? What are you watering today that needs more watering instead of overthinking, right? What needs more water? Your health, maybe your mindset, keeping it aligned correctly, maybe your faith, your goals, maybe your peace, your discipline, your joy. Because think about it, we choose joy. We choose to have joy and to choose joy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And I have to choose that. I have to choose that joy. Whatever you water, grows. I gave an analogy once before, and I want to replay it, retouch on it. If you think about it, if you think about the garden, your garden, litter garden, a seed is a small, minute. Usually, seeds are pretty small. Even if it's an avocado seed, it's still pretty small. But that seed is planted in dirt, which if you think about the perspective of that seed, it goes into darkness. And it has to go pretty far. And what happens first with the seed after you start watering? It starts growing roots. And the roots go down. The roots go down to plant and to go deep into the soil. and ground that seed. So seeds sprout first and go deep within, grow. While we're watering it the whole time, you're watering it, and those roots grow down first. After they grow down and ground themselves deeper into that darkness, that is the only time it'll start to sprout upward. And finally, eventually, start sprouting into the light. So, whatever you plant some roots and has to go deep within into that place of darkness or whatever uncertainty, and it has to grow some type of root before it can come out into the light. So whatever you are watering, continue watering it intentionally, and make sure that you're watering what you want to grow. Make sure whatever you are watering, it's the right thing that you need. I mean, you need to stop and think. We need to stop and think, what am I watering that I want to blossom and grow for my good? That's what I want to leave you with today. Thank you so much for spending this time, for the interruption and staying with me. I said what I said. Young Rios, thank you so much for being here. If I missed anyone, I apologize. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sirius S, for having my back. But I truly appreciate you all taking this light break with me today. I hope it actually spoke to you, and it gives you something to think about. What are you watering today that you want to blossom into something better tomorrow? You don't have to change everything at once. Just change what you water. You're growing, you're learning, you're becoming, and I'm right here with you on this journey of life. Keep pushing through with me. We are stronger together. Trust and believe.
Are you